In this video I'm going to be taking the Boston 12 out for a long run. I'm going to find out if this shoe is also good for marathon training. What is up everybody, and welcome to 40 Runs and our long run test of the Boston 12, which has the longest laces in the world. Right, so hopefully you saw the first video I did on this shoe, the review where I said basically I think this is one of the best shoes of the year. But I wanted to come back and, like I said in that video, I wanted to give it into the marathon training rotation, and I wanted to sort of report back after sort of one of those long runs that we do in marathon training, one of those, you know, slugging out runs that you've probably done and you could probably relate to. I wanted to let you know how the shoe performed in that run. Yeah, because maybe, I don't know, maybe you're considering this for your marathon training, your half marathon training, and you're like, I like it, daily work, blah, 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 but I'm not sure about the longer miles. Well, that's why I wanted to do this video, and that's where I wanted to sort of give you that feedback. Okay, so let's just do stats and features real quick. Firstly, you can get this shoe at Start Fitness. Use the code 40 Runs and you can get 10% off of that. The shoe's £140 if you don't use that discount code. It's 279 grams. We've got Light Strike Pro, Light Strike 2.0. We've got the fiberglass rods, the Energy 2.0. We've got a mesh upper. There's no gusset in the tongue. 6.5mm drop, 37mm stack in the heel. We've got Continental rubber on the outsole, which works really, really nice. It fits true to size, and that's probably about it in terms of stats and features. Now, I love this shoe because it is versatile enough to cross over into daily work and into sort of faster work, and like I'm going to prove today, into the longer miles. Is it one of those super shoes that are currently out there? I'm not so sure. I think it sits a fraction under that, which is actually a good thing, because this shoe is so versatile, and that's what makes it so good. And that's why I love this shoe, and that's why I recommend it to you. Before you even watch the rest of this video, I'm recommending this shoe to you because I think this is one of the best shoes out there at the moment, especially if you are looking to do half marathon or marathon training, because this can take you all the way through your training block and to race day. Right, okay, so that's that. I'm now going to put these on. We're going to go out the door. We're going to do like 13, 14 odd miles, whatever we do today. I'm going to let you know at the end of this video how I got on, how it felt. It's going to be a warm day as well, so we'll give you some feedback on that. So yeah, let's jump to the footage, and I'll see you back here in probably about 2 minutes. Right guys, hopefully you enjoyed that awesome footage of me sweating. But yes, let's now talk about how this got on. Okay, right, so interesting. I found the shoe when I'm sort of more forward in my foot strike to be uncomfortable is the wrong word, but I can really feel that. When I move back a fraction to more of this mid-foot strike, the shoe just feels, well, very easy to run in and very comfortable. The shoe was very breathable today. It was 20 something rather. It was very warm. The shoe was very breathable. I had no issues in terms of fit, heat spots. I've had no issues with this shoe in terms of the fit and heat spots or anything like that. I have had issues with the lacing. The lacing does drive me nuts. Watch the first video on the shoe. But today I got the lockdown right and it worked and it was great. I had no problems with that. The traction on this outsole was phenomenal today. We ran on parts of the river, but we also ran in some sections in the Lee Valley, and they put some new gravel down, and this soaked it up with no issues whatsoever. The shoe felt, I wouldn't say heavy or light, it just felt perfect. It's that perfect weight, this shoe, in terms of a daily trainer. I didn't feel the energy rods in terms of in a negative way. I did feel the propulsion as I picked it up, as I dropped down the paces. I felt the shoe come alive, I would say, and that feeling from what I just spoke about of being more of a midfoot, when I did get on it and I got the pace down, then I felt much more comfortable on this Light Strike Pro at the front. But it felt easy, it felt comfortable, it actually reminded me, right, this might sound a bit weird, a bit silly, but it kind of reminded me of the Pegasus, how the Pegasus used to be. Does that make any sense? Because it's easy to run in, it's comfortable, it does the job. I can clear the miles pretty easy in it, and I can do everything that I want to in the shoe without really any bells and whistles. I can drop the pace if I want to, I can ease back in the pace if I want to, and it just covers the miles very simply. And I think actually that goes back to my point in the first video I did about this shoe, is why it's so good. It can literally cover all the mileage so easily, and I think today on the long run it was just brilliant. Yeah, you could ask for something maybe a little bit more softer. Yeah, you could have a little bit more stack. Yeah, you could have a full length plate instead of the fiberglass rods. But you know what? What's going on here in terms of the package is just fine. So if you're an everyday runner like me, this shoe for marathon training, I think is one of the best out there, because it really does cross over. You can do those sort of speedier work in the week, and then, as I've proven today, you can ship it on and ship it in. But yeah, it's a shoe that you can just put on and go out there and run those distances. You can run the races in it. This is a very good shoe, people. I'm just going to say that once again for you, right? This is a very good shoe, and you can pick it up at a price that is relatively affordable versus some of the other shoes out there. This is going to be able to offer you something that will do pretty much everything you need. So don't underestimate the Boston 12, people. And this shoe used to be an absolute dog, right? But they've done an absolute dream job here of turning this around. And as I said, I think this is one of the best shoes out there currently. It really, really is. So if you're looking for that shoe to do your half marathon or your marathon training, I think after doing that long run in it today, again, I'm very happy to say that this is definitely one of the best shoes of 2023.